Magic Mike is directed by Steven Soderbergh, who has been ridiculously prolific in the last couple of years. He's released 3 movies within a year's time. This movie, Haywire, which we reviewed not that long ago, and Contagion not that long before that. He says he's quitting, but the more he says he's quitting, the more movies he makes. So we'll see what happens. Stars Channing Tatum again in this movie, and he stars as the titular character who is working as a roofer and at the same time trying to start his own business of custom furniture. And he runs into Alex Pettyfer, who has got a job with the roofing construction company and wants to, he's kind of begrudgingly got a job because he's 19 years old. He lives with his sister, his older sister, and she sort of says, you have to pull your weight around here and go get a job. And, he can't even be bothered to get a nice pair of shoes. So Channing Tatum kind of takes him under his wing and shows him the ropes. And one night they sort of meet at a club, a mysterious club, and to get into the club, Channing Tatum says, you owe me a favor. What the favor ends up being is he has to work as a prop man at a strip club that Channing Tatum works at.
Highlights.
Yeah, and yet another career path for him. And at this strip club, we also have Matthew McConaughey as the strip club owner named Dallas. Joe Manganiello, who is a True Blood. Yeah, everyone knows him from that. Matt Bomer from White Collar, and Kevin Nash, the old wrestler, who looks a lot like
Mickey Rourke,
in this movie. In fact, it took me a second to realize it wasn't. So basically, this is a movie about male stripping, and if you've seen the trailer, you know that going in. And when I saw the trailer for this, I said, okay, weird, but it's Soderbergh, and he's a talented guy, and if anyone could do anything with this, it would be him. Yeah. So this could either be, Channing Tatum's Showgirls, or it could be Channing Tatum's Boogie Nights. And what I came out with is it's kind of like Boogie Nights Light meets Coyote Ugly Heavy. And I actually really like this movie, and I was surprised how much I like this movie. I think it's very entertaining. You kind of forget that, oh yeah, Channing Tatum actually was a dancer. That's sort of how he got into all of this. And you
Step Up number 1.
Yeah, you get to Step Up 1 and 2. Step Up to the Streets.
He was in 2?
Yeah, well, not as much, but yes. And you get to see him sort of do what he does best, and you realize, oh yeah, this guy's actually a really good dancer. And the other guys hold their own as well. Matthew McConaughey, I think, was born to play this role. He's not an actor I'm terribly excited about, but this is the first role since Dazed and Confused where I thought he was really fit the casting well and actually did something with the part, and I actually really liked his character. Alex Pettyfer is getting more and more interesting as he goes, as long as he's not doing movies like I Am Number 4 and Beastly. He's actually a pretty good actor. The movie, as far as what it's about, besides male stripping, is there seems to be a lot going on about the economy. And it's sort of a post, what's the word? Post recession kind of movie, because it all has to do with sort of your station in life and how you're sort of trapped in the economic confines due to how it goes. There's one key scene that doesn't involve people shirtless, where Channing Tatum is trying to get a bank loan to get his furniture company going. And he's sort of denied because of bad credit, and I think that's sort of the centerpiece of the movie, really, if there's a thesis to be said about it. And it's a really captivating scene. So I really like this movie a lot. I think it's super entertaining, and obviously women are going to love it because there's a lot of shirtless buff dudes. So I gave it a B+.
Holy crap. So I gave it a D-.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, the love interest in this movie has one emotion through the entire movie.
I agree.
And
she's miscast.
Just want
Worst
to
part
punch
of the
her
movie.
in the face.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, just overnight best friends Alex Pettyfer, and Alex Pettyfer, his only job, his only acting throughout the entire movie is this. That's all he does. He's this quiet little guy that sits around in the background who ends up randomly becoming a stripper and does the whole Boogie Nights ripoff. So, And then you have Gabriel Iglesias as a drug dealer with this?
I thought that was interesting casting. I thought they actually did something with him.
At first, it was really sad, but I thought that it was the kid from Modern Family just all of a sudden randomly grew up. I'm all,
he just has a mustache now.
Are you sure that's not... It was weird. No. Awful. The plot, no conflict gets resolved at all, except for one, and it's the worst plot in the entire movie. And no, oh my God, it was painful. I mean,
wow.
I like the dancing. Dancing is the only reason it didn't get an F, is because the dancing was awesome. But the rest of the movie, everything that went around with the movie was just painful. Painful. I was just sitting there next, my wife was bored, I was bored, the theater was bored. It was terrible. No, do not.
There you go.
So this,
two completely different opinions. I think it's been the most entertaining movie I've seen this summer.
These deep, horrible, I don't know what you're doing. I think you're just trying too hard. You're just trying too hard. So anyway, that was our show today.